Ange Postecoglou delivers Celtic transfer update. Significant additions are on the way. Yes, this is the Celtic way, isn't it? Once we are out of the Champions League. Again. Before we start, let's get 50 thumbs up for the Celtic manager on this video. Ange Postecoglou has been talking Celtic transfers with the media today. After some pretty telling comments in the wake of Wednesday night's defeat to FC Midtjylland, there was keen interest in what the manager would have to say today now the dust has settled and emotions are less raw. In fairness, he didn't change his tune too much. The manager continues to be adamant bodies are needed in the door. However, it seems he's only expecting 2 or 3 more significant signings over the next month. First, the media asked him if any progress had been made with signings after his comments the other night. Postecoglou said, "I talk to Dom every day. He's working as hard as anybody to get players through the door. I think we've made progress. I'm still pushing it from my end to make sure we get them in as quickly as possible. It's not just about getting them to sign, there are a whole load of other things we need to navigate to get them into the club. I'm pushing as hard as I can. Everyone in the club, including Dom, are doing everything they can to conclude deals in the short period." When asked how far away he thinks the squad is in terms of the personnel needed, the Celtic FC boss indicated, "I still think there's a little bit of a way to go. When you are looking for significant additions we need in positions we don't have a lot of depth, we still need a number through the door. If we can get 2 or 3 key additions then we can focus and be a little bit more precise, in terms of not having to bring in players who are going to add to it straight away but can develop. But there still needs to be at least 2 or 3 additions that are going to be significant for our club." Celtic transfer update might not please all Celtic fans. It says everything about the scale of the task Celtic FC faces that most supporters will read that and think 2 or 3 more big signings is nowhere near enough. However, by that point, there'd be 6 first-team signings in the door and 2 development players from Sheffield Wednesday. After that, it's always seemed likely that Celtic would probably dip into the loan market or go for less of a marquee-style signing than Kyogo Furuhashi and Carl Starfelt were. Celtic aren't in bad financial shape but 6 first-team quality signings cost a lot of money in 2021. You'd be looking at the guts of £30 million in total. That's a big investment even for the Celtic Football Club. But as Celtic fans, let's face it, this downturn been hard to take. And no, I'm not trying to absolve the club here. I'm just trying to be realistic. The Celtic fans expecting 9 or 10 big signings through the door this summer are setting themselves up for disappointment. 6 big signings, a few development players and a smattering of loans sounds much more like what we'll get. Celtic fans, subscribe to never miss a Celtic video.